Alright, welcome back to another bike review video. Today, Gordon McCallum of GMC Cycling has been kind enough to lend us his 3T EXPLORO gravel bike. And if you have a bike that you would like to see me review, just leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get to it. So 3T designed this bike as the first ever aero gravel bike. They wanted to combine the road speed of like a regular road bike with the added toughness of a regular mountain bike or gravel bike. So the 3T EXPLORO has tyre clearance like you've never seen before. 3T have designed this bike to be able to fit 54mm tyres in it, which is the widest tyre I've ever seen in like a road gravel bike. So on Gordy's bike here, he's running the foil gravel 35mm carbon wheels with these Continental Terra Speed 40mm tyres, which is just perfect for the gravel racing. So another cool little feature is that on this 3T EXPLORO, they've dropped the right hand chainstay here, and this is for added comfort and a little bit of stiffness in the bottom bracket as well. Alright, so now on to all the specific components on this bike. So Gordy's 3T EXPLORO is in a 54cm, so about a medium size. And like I said earlier, he's running the foil gravel 35mm carbon wheels. And fitted to that is the Continental Terra Speed 40mm gravel specific tyres. And the bike is fully fitted out with the Shimano GRX Di2 group set, which is a 1x, and at the back it's running 11 to 42. And Gordy's running a SRAM Force carbon crankset with a 42mm SRAM front chainring. So moving on to the cockpit, I'm pretty sure he's running 42cm bars here, which are Cannondale 2s. The stem is a custom painted gold, just a regular 3T alloy stem, about 120 to 130mm. And he's got these GRX Di2 shifters, which connects to the hydraulic disc brakes just down here. And these hydraulic disc brakes are just the Shimano Ultegra models. And to top it all off, he's riding this Pro Stealth saddle. So obviously on long gravel rides, he's got 2 bottle cages here, but 3T are put in if you're going on like a big gravel adventure. There's also 2 additional bottle cage bolts up here, so I guess you could put a whole nother bottle cage here. I've seen a few other guys that have put bottle cages down on the forks as well if you're going for a real long adventure ride. And the last thing this bike is fitted out with is this carbon stages power meter, which is the left hand side, just to get a little bit of power numbers while you're on the gravel. And now we're on to the best bit of the video. I'm going to go kit up now and take this beautiful 3T EXPLORO for a bit of a test ride. Alright, we're all ready to go. First ride on the 3T EXPLORO, so thanks to Gordy for letting me take this for a spin. We're going to rip it around on a bit of gravel, maybe a little bit of off-road, and then we'll see how it goes on the road as well. I took the 3T EXPLORO for a bit of a rip on the road, a little bit on the gravel, and then I took it for a bit of a rip through these paths in this reserve. And man, it is really just such a fun bike to ride, like probably like the most fun you can have on a bike. Being able to go real fast like it's a road bike, but being able to rip around the corners, do a few skids, it's just really good fun actually. My number one favorite thing about this whole bike and like the setup is these. I've never actually like used these shifters before. The GRX Shimano like Di2 hydraulic disc brakes, and they kind of, as you can see here, they kind of just flare up, and your hand, well my hands perfectly just sit in. They're probably like one of the most comfortable shifters I've ever used. The brakes are super responsive, super powerful disc brakes. And yeah, that's a really big plus for me. Like, it's just so powerful. The DO2 works perfectly, the gears are shifted perfectly the entire time, and I'm pretty sure Gordy hasn't tuned this bike for like 3 weeks. Yeah, I really highly recommend these shifters and this groups here. It's just perfect. Other than that, the frame is super stiff. It's fairly light for a gravel bike, full-blown gravel bike. I really like the tires as well. I went around a few corners, just went a bit loose just to see how good they were. And it didn't feel like I was going to completely stack it and come off, so I'm really happy with that. As far as gravel bikes go, and I'm not a gravel bike expert, I really think this is a good bike. Like, as far as a top-end aero gravel bike, I think this is probably one of the best on the market. Really enjoyed riding it, so thanks to GMC and Gordon McCauley for letting me use this. If you're interested in getting a 3T EXPLORO, just head over to Gordon McCauley's website or give him a message on Facebook. I'm sure he'd be happy to help. Alright, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you have not subscribed already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and comment what bike you want next down below.